folks. Silver Fox Fitness Club. We're back. We're back. Hey, we decided to do a retake because last week, Terrence had a lot of feedback, a lot of echo, and a lot of people couldn't hear what was going on. So we decided to bring it back, run it again, and this time we have him back, and we also have Mr. Kennard Johnson, also with us on the Silver Fox Fitness Club podcast. So how are y'all gentlemen doing today?
You go first, Kennard.
I'm good, man. Can't complain.
Doing
I'm
good.
have to get out there. Yeah, I'm have to get out there with Terry and fix the sound feedback issue.
All right, man.
You doing good, Mr. Brim?
Man, it's been a long week.
Uh-huh.
I had to sleep half the day just to get my energy up tonight.
Man,
I'm feeling this week.
I'm trying to get used to all this crazy weather, man. It's hot, cold, you know, the same old stuff, man. So trying to get used to that. So I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia. Kennard is out of Austin, Texas. Is it? Yeah, Austin, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Terrence, he's out of Houston, suburbs, Mo City, Missouri City. So I want to kind of get back into talking about his healthy transformation because he lost some weight and he is 52 years old and he decided to make a life-changing decision, which is great. 52 years old is, you know, at that age you really gotta pretty much take your health very serious. You fighting for your life. That's what I say at that age because you're not burning calories like you used to, and you know you start having all these health problems, all these little aches and pains and stuff like that. So it's something that I keep preaching, keep saying, and also I got to keep reminding myself why I'm doing this because a lot of times, you know, I get tired and don't want to do it, but I got to remind myself this right here is saving my life. I'm not doing it when I was younger. It was more about for looks and just trying to look good. Now it's all about just having a healthy life and being able to do the things I used to can do in my 20s, 30s. You know, when you get a certain age and you're not working out and you're not eating right, you would definitely feel your age when you get in your 50s. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to make a health change. I still battle it every day. It's not easy. You know, I have a lot more things going on for as trying to eat, running the business. I have 2 small kids, trying to be there for them, trying to be there for the wife. It's a lot more challenging than when I was single by myself. But can't use the excuse, got to keep doing. So, Mr. Brim, let's go ahead and talk. What made you decide to make that change, that lifetime change?
Kennard, you know the trip to Colorado?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. When me and Kennard and my other person, Tony, when we were going to this dispensary, and it was upstairs, and Kennard and Tony got upstairs with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got up there, man, I was out of breath. I had to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
So I just told myself at that time, man, if I get down these stairs and I make it back to Houston, I'm going to hit the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. The next day, I flew back to Houston, and I joined the gym, and I ain't looked back.
Wow. So you was out of breath, and y'all was up in the mountains.
Yep.
And right then and there, you knew that something was going on.
I knew that I couldn't live another year like this.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was in denial. That was my rock bottom moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I had to change then.
So right then and there, you knew that you had to make a lifetime decision. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he scared me right now, man.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember that too.
He scared me right now, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but you know, that's good that you took notice, that you knew that you had to make a change because a lot of people would just ignore it and kept on going. So you knew that what you were experiencing, it was all due to your health, not having a healthy lifestyle, being overweight, and you knew right then and there if you didn't make a change, it was going to get worse from there.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. And also, you diabetic too, right?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So that's
so
another deal I'm have to dealing with because I have to watch what I eat more. Like I cut out a lot of other things. Definitely get my rest. Um,
hmm
and just try to stay away from sugars and all the stuff like that. Sugars is worse than crack.
yeah,
It's in
yeah,
everything that we eat. So you have to change your diet seriously and stay on top of that.
yeah. And that's real talk. It is. It's worse than crack. Sugar, man. I'm telling you, man. Dude, I'll be lying to you if I say food don't talk to me. you know,
Talk to all of us.
yeah, yeah. I can actually it'll say something like in my mind they be playing my mind like, go on eat it, you be all right. Just clean it up
Just,
tomorrow. Everything
just
is
a little
always
bit.
tomorrow. Tomorrow start fresh tomorrow.
Just a little bit won't hurt.
Just a little bit won't hurt. It's all right. You want it. It tastes good. This is the things I be hearing in my head. I be hearing in my head. You had me last time. It was good, huh? you know.
Hey,
Uh,
right now with me, I got a mother-in-law that can bake, man.
yeah, yeah. That's real
So
talk, man. So Terrence, you're not taking any
no,
insulin shots, anything like that?
no insulin shots, but I do take metformin, and I don't like popping pills, but I try to do the best to stay borderline with that.
Yeah.
I'm doing like apple cider vinegar in the morning, little
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. They try to keep me balanced, keep my pH level balanced and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay. 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 We lost him for a second. I know you're gonna come back on. Can you hear me, Terrence? Terrence, can you hear me? Let's see. Uh, what? And also, and outside the family, we do have people. Me, Terrence, and Kennard, we are related. We're first cousins. And in our family, we do have family members that are diabetics, and some have blood pressure issues. I'm one of them. I have high blood pressure. I have high blood pressure. I've been dealing with that ever since I was in my pretty much 20s, and I've been dealing with that. And how I found out I had it, I was going to. I remember I was trying to get a job, and the job I was trying to get. They wouldn't hire me because they said my blood pressure was high. Now I think I was like maybe 22, 23 years old. And right then and there, that's when I pretty much knew that I had to do something. And like I said, because it runs in my family. Kennard, what about you? Do you have that problem?
Fit
No?
as a horse, man.
You fit as a
No
horse?
high blood
Yeah.
pressure. None of that. Luckily, as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I know if I don't get back to it like I used to,
Mm-hmm.
it's a possibility. You
Yeah.
know, we
Yeah.
had two cousins pass early. Way before that time because of
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I know I went to the doctor, well, our doctor last year, and when I went there, he told me that I had sign of high cholesterol. I had like these little circles around my pupil in my eyes, and right then and there, I knew my cholesterol was kind of high. When I went to the doctor, they said it was slightly high, so I knew that was something else that I had to take care of right there. Um, dealing with that, and that runs in the family too, high cholesterol and all that.
yeah.
So when you're overweight like that, it leads to a lot more. You know, I think one of the things that really scared me when I went to the doctor, I went to the doctor for an earache. It was probably I was about 30, I think I was about 32, because at the time I had got everything in check. but then I kind of got away from it. Went through a divorce and all that stuff, and just kind of like was just eating and just kind of being depressed or whatever. And then I went to the doctor for an earache. And the doctor, when he checked my blood pressure so high, he was freaking out, talking about. He said, "Man, your blood pressure's so high." He said, "I think." He said, "I feel bad if I let you go. I think you need to go to the hospital. You could have a stroke." I didn't really understand that. Oh, I'm glad to have you back, T.
Yeah.
And then after that, he gave me some medicine. I went home and I took it. I had to go back like I guess like a month later, and I came back and my blood pressure was still high. And then he kind of explained to me the importance of me taking my medication to get that blood pressure down. He said, if you don't have a heart attack, he said your organs can fail. Your organs can fail. He said you can have a stroke and stuff like that. And when he broke it down to me, that really scared me. And I've been taking it faithfully ever since. I had got away from it at one time when I was pretty much in real good condition, but now that I'm not like I used to be, I'm okay. I take it faithfully until I can really tame this this beast of losing this weight. So Terrence, another thing was when you was in high school, you played football in high school, right?
Right.
Yeah, and remember you was pretty much you was a good football player. You wasn't just somebody just doing it. You was really into it, and you was starting and all that. So I remember when you was in high school, you messed up your shoulders as well, right?
Correct.
So when you messed up your shoulders, I know you had went to college, played a little bit of football in college, and you stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So when you stopped playing football, you was dealing with your shoulders and all that. So pretty much when you were dealing with your shoulder injury, that pretty much kind of slowed down of you working out too, right?
Yeah, I wasn't as active as I normally was. I had no reason to really like to train like I used to because I was like, well, I ain't playing football no more. I'm just out here living now.
Yeah.
And it
I
wasn't a
know.
priority. It wasn't a priority, and I wasn't never worried about looking good for the girls because I figured I could talk myself into anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Somebody asked me what was the side effects of the blood pressure meds. Well, one of the side effects I used to have this like whooping cough. I used to cough. I used to do that, and that was one of the side effects. Another side effects they said I was going to have was swelling in the ankles. I never did get that, but I do know the side effects of the medication was a whooping cough. That was, and when they changed my medication, I stopped having that cough. My father-in-law, he has that same whooping cough, and it's because of the medication.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
All
that
medicine
blood
has.
pressure it'll mess something else up too.
Oh yeah. I remember Cat William tell you. I remember Cat William when I was watching him. And he was talking about when he was watching this commercial, and they was talking about this medication, and then they be talking real fast, and he said they had a long description of the side effects. The side effects was worse than the symptoms that you have, and that's true.
Yes,
that is true. Definitely that.
Yes, sir. And if that don't motivate you to stay in the local, well, I don't know what's gonna do it because it's something for a man to have that vitality by itself.
Yeah.
Wow. Make you get up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you went to the gym. I remember I used to have a trucking company. Terrence used to work with me. And at that time, I was single and I was hitting the gym pretty hard. Back then, it was all about looking good, looking the part,
And you asked me, hey, Buck, how I look, Buck?
Yeah, I was calling him how I look, Buck. Hey,
You
I
weren't the
knew
only one.
Hey, I was loving the attention, and I was riding it. And I remember,
like King Kong.
yeah. Hey, when you look good and you feel good, whatever you put on is gonna look good on you. You know.
And not only that, the money was good.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. And I remember talking to Terrence, and I was telling him back then, and this was probably back. I'm 54, so then I was probably about maybe what 37, 38.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was telling Terrence, I was like, look, man, you need to go ahead and get yourself in shape. You need to work out, man. Um, Terrence had gained so much weight that you could hear him. You can hear him breathing, and
Hmm.
he didn't even know he was breathing loud. You can hear
Hmm.
him, you know. And I remember one time he stayed at my house overnight, and the living room was right next to my bedroom, and he was snoring so loud it was like the door was open, but it was closed. It was
Sounds
closed.
about right.
It was closed. It was
That what,
Sounds
that
closed.
what,
right.
hey, that what Canard told you. I scared him.
Yeah,
Man, look,
yeah, yeah.
when we was out there in Colorado,
Uh huh.
uh, it was really cold, like in the basement area.
Uh huh.
So I went up to the second level to get on the sofa.
Uh huh.
Terry was in there asleep on the sofa, and the TV was on, but he be snoring. And all of a sudden he stopped. And I
Yeah.
look over, and I'm like, then he started again. I'm like, oh, hold on, cuz. So the next morning, I told him how worried I was, man, because like he stopped breathing. I don't know
Yeah.
how many times a night, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, T, you gotta do something, man,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you stopped breathing a few times last night, man." So yeah, I was really worried about him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he.
Believe me, I know that's part of being a sleep apnea as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
yeah,
I didn't even purchase me a machine and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This the serious part of life
yeah,
for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
It really is. It's scary. Um, I had gained a lot of weight at one time too. I had got up to my biggest. My weight used to be around 250. The most was 260. I had got up to 310 at one time, and my wife used to tell me, "You snore so loud, and it's hard for me to sleep." So I had to go sleep in the other room, and I knew she wasn't lying because when you snoring like that, your mouth is open. So when I
Mhm.
wake up, my mouth will be dry.
Exactly.
So I knew she was telling the truth, and I knew right then and there I had to do something because my mouth will be dry. And sometime I would wake up coughing. So I knew right there if I was waking up coughing, I'd probably stop breathing for a little bit and then start it back. That would woke me up coughing, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's definitely is a scary thing right there to deal with. So Terrence, now that you've been working out and you definitely lost some weight and all that stuff, what how are you sleeping now?
I still get up in the middle of the night at times, but it's definitely better. Like I said, sometimes with this truck driving thing, like today, I had to realize, man, you just need to rest, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because you can't keep going like, and I push myself every other day to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Now I drive 2,500 miles a week, so I'm like, nah, bro, you got to learn how to slow down sometimes, because I'm gonna turn around tomorrow and go do some workout,
Yeah.
So I'm always constantly moving,
Mm-hmm.
trying to anyway. So,
Wow. So
so
so when you're working out, you probably getting a little bit more rest right now. I know you feeling good. I know you have a lot more energy than what you used to have. I know you noticed that. You got a little bit more energy now.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, it can be better.
Yeah.
And I think that's my motivation. It's like, okay, get back to what you used to do, or at least as close as you can,
Mm-hmm.
and see what happens then.
Yeah,
It,
because go ahead, Kennard.
I was gonna say it's funny you say that because I was scrolling through Instagram earlier today, and it was a little commercial or I forgot what they call them, but was talking about dad bods, right? It was like dad bods. That's the
Right.
thing. I'm like,
Right.
yeah. But this one guy, bodybuilder guy, was saying the thing about dad bods is you need to get back to doing the things you were doing before you became a dad.
Yeah.
Get back to working out. Get back to
Mm-hmm.
doing cardio. Stop snacking with the kids and also eating your meal. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, hey, get back to doing or trying to do something close to what you used to do. You
Yeah.
know, not
Yeah.
not
I
exactly
know. I know.
everything because our body don't move like that no more. But
I know. I'll never be able to run a 4.5 again. But just to get down to 215, 200, I believe that's possible now. At first, I didn't, and like
yeah,
I told Al, I was like, man, I'm glad you stayed on me about doing them because I don't think I'd be having this conversation with you guys right now if I didn't change that decision.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's
it's,
real
it's
talk.
definitely it's definitely possible, and you definitely on the right track to get in there. You just
Well,
got
I
to be
got a lot of
patient.
things to motivate me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what,
Exactly.
patient Al?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I've learned too. Because believe me, during this 2 years thing, I'm like, man, this weight ain't coming off fast enough. But right when you think you ain't looking good, or somebody say, "Hey," you know, and you be like, "Okay," and then when you like Al, when you sent me that picture, I hadn't seen the side to side picture in years, and I was like, "Okay, all right, Mr. Brim." And then you telling me that, I was like, "Hmm, let's keep going."
I know when you seen that picture that I posted last week, one when you had in the Stay Water Ready shirt, I
Hmm.
know you seen the big difference right there when
In
you
my
had
mind,
the.
Al,
Mm,
I'm still that dude back then. It's
yeah,
just I'm a little bit more fly.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Well, you definitely lost a lot of weight, and you can definitely see it. Um,
Funny thing about it is, what you always ask me,
uh huh.
man, how much you weigh? And what I tell you all the time,
I don't know.
I don't know. I I go off a shirt size.
Yeah. Which I
So
mean, which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, um,
pants wise too.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
man, I was up to 46,
yeah.
and now I'm back down to 40.
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And
that's
and
right.
I asked you, and the reason I asked you that is more of you need to know where you're at because you need to know when your body's plateauing,
True.
when you're not losing weight and all that stuff. So that way you can make adjustments. Your body will adapt to what you're doing. So
This
a
is
lot
so
of
true.
times you are going to have to change up some stuff.
This is so
You know.
true because like now I'm more committed to the cardio thing.
Hmm.
I was lifting heavy because that's what I knew what to do. And believe it or not, I work out with this young Hispanic guy, like
Hmm.
21, 22, and we be going, man. It's like he pushing the heavy weights, and I'll be like, man, I'm in here with this young dude at 52, and I'm rocking with him.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And he like, oh man, you doing it.
Hmm.
Some of the videos I'll be showing y'all, I'm working out with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Here go a picture right here.
yeah, and I told him that's light work.
So that's him right there filming you.
Yeah,
Wow.
his
Wow.
name is Mondo, man.
Uh huh.
I know he gonna watch this. That's my essay, man.
Yeah.
Young dude,
Man,
old soul.
it's good to have somebody holding you accountable. Um, it makes it funner when you're doing it, and it's a great thing. I knew when I was working, I had somebody holding me accountable, and I just man, it made me. I didn't want to let that person down.
You
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? Especially when we're working out as my set. Because I know when he's working there and he started growing, and if I'm not growing in weight, that means that he got to keep babysitting me on the weights. putting all this stuff on to lift him, and then got to take all that stuff off. I wanted to get to his point, to his level. So for me to get to his level, that means I had to put in the work to get there. I posted a video today in the Facebook group. I forgot who it was that I think it was King Cuz. He posted a video and I shared it to the group page, and it was a video basically saying that don't matter how much money you have, don't matter how rich you are, to get healthy, to be in shape, you gotta earn it. There's no shortcut. Even if you take steroids or a lot of supplements, you still gotta work out.
Right.
You still gotta put in the work. So it's no way around it.
I tell you, real talk. Look forward to going to the gym because I'm past the stuff that I used to do. And I know, like when you talk about this, a fight for my life. Now I've been a fighter my whole life. Y'all know that. And dude, I just look forward to it. It's like I know I'm being active, man. Coming from football, man. Used to just love the game because it was activity. And it's like with this weight thing, that's why I be like, I don't need no self motivation. I like doing it now.
Yeah,
so that's why I can drive 400 miles and be like, nah, dog, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing, man, and especially now that you're on social media, you get on there and you see somebody that or somebody around your age, either your age or a little bit younger, passing on, that right there, you be like, wait a minute, this person is my age or younger or just a little bit older. They somewhere around there, and they're like, man, that person died. And then you kind of wonder, what did they die of? Then later on, you probably hear it was like, oh, they had a heart attack or they had a stroke.
Yeah.
That right
like
there, that
like
right there.
What Big Mo.
Yep. Yep.
Our partner, man. Diabetes 2 took him in.
Yeah.
Even closer to that, man, our cousin Brandon.
Yeah.
He be 39.
Preaching in the pulpit
39.
one day, died the next day.
Yeah. And he died at work.
At work.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
So
I miss him.
Yeah, we got some close situations.
Definitely. Yeah, so I mean, that's why now when I talk about losing weight at our age, I don't just say losing weight. You fighting for your life. I try to say it so you can really think about, what you need to do. You're fighting for your life. You're fighting to extend your life longer. Now we're at that age right now. You hear all this stuff. Oh, they got life insurance. You even get approved if you're over 50. Like, damn. You ain't got to take a test and all that. I'm like, well, damn, thank you. I guess if you're over 50, you ain't got to take a test and all that. I mean, it's like even life insurance or even health insurance, it's a little bit higher by your age. So I like, well, shit, I guess I'm just a old car now,
Hey, right now, you can get up to a $500,000 policy without taking the test.
Yeah.
Anything over that, you got to take a test.
Yeah.
But it's out there.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, so that right there let me know that, hey man, I got more days behind me than ahead of me now. So I got to make it count. And not only I got to make it count health wise, I got to make it count in all my goals that I wanted to do, that was too scared to do it. Now I know I got to do it because now
you doing the Silver Fox Fitness podcast, bro. This is a heck of a thing that you're doing because, like I told you last time, you help saving lives. You got people, that consistently putting videos on this page, and guess what? Some of their friends that aren't on Silver Fox Fitness.
Yeah. I tell you, man.
It's all because you had a dream, bro.
Yeah, that's it, T. it got me out of my comfort zone. I've been wanting to do stuff like this for the longest, but I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to put myself out there like that. I don't know if I want people to be all in my business like that. But I knew for me to do that, I had to put myself out there. Now that I've been doing it so long, it don't even bother me no more. I'm not even, you know, sometimes I get
Right.
on there, I'm the countryness that come out of me. I might not pronounce the words right, but guess what? I can't be no worse than Steve Harvey and them other
Nah,
guys when they talk. It is what it is. You
nah,
know,
you being you is was cool.
hey, it is what it is, man.
So,
Hey, you know, I
but
was the
look,
guy. I was the guy that sat in the back of the classroom when I
but
should have been
look,
sitting in the front.
but look, you was the one that got me on this social media. He's
Yeah,
like, T, I need a video. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't be lighting people out of my business like that. Next thing I know, man, I got 500 views, and you like, man, people on you.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
and it's like now I got addicted to doing the videos. I'm like, hey, SA, man, give me a shot of this, give me a shot of that. And he's like, yeah, what, you some kind of rock star or something?
hey, man. But a lot of people in high school knew UT. I was shy in high school, and all I had to say was Terrence Brim, my cousin. Terrence, your cousin? Oh man, he be balling hard. You know. So that let me know that you was popular. A lot of people knew you in school.
Yeah,
You made a name for yourself, and so I knew once you started posting stuff and people actually seeing you,
yeah,
they would know, hey, this dude. And then they actually got to see when you was big and how you started losing weight.
yeah.
So right there, people getting motivated. Right there, they're like, man, Brim, he's doing it. And
Shouts
not
out to
only
Class 89
class 89, you've been hitting it hard for a while now. And like it's gonna take some time. I mean, you didn't gain that weight
for nothing,
within a
right?
year. It took that's years of gaining that weight. Now that you older, you can gain even more, and your metabolism has even slowed down. So now you really know that you got to put the work in. You got to.
Yeah,
You fighting for your life. Cause you already seen your boy Mo how he passed away and he had his leg amputated and stuff like
both
that.
of them.
Both his
Yeah.
legs. So you already know by you being a diabetic, you knew it was gonna get worse from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
Yeah,
wasn't gonna get any better. And medicine doesn't heal the symptom. It just treats it.
Treats it.
exactly. What they say, cover
Yeah.
it's a little
Just
bit.
put
Yeah.
just put a band-aid on it. That's
That's
all.
it.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they
it.
say, ain't no money in the cure.
For
No.
real,
No, it's not. It really ain't.
for real.
So, you know.
Hey,
Well, shoot.
Al,
Huh?
I'd like to give a shout out to Silver Fox Fitness alumna.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up the good work. There's
Appreciate
so
it.
many people I would love to name,
Mm-hmm.
but man, it's amazing to see these people just every day be committed to this.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to our homeboy Big E, Edgar
Oh
Camp.
yeah.
You know, yeah,
Yeah,
man,
we
it's,
have quite
it's
a
a
bit
good
of
thing,
people.
Al.
I appreciate it, man. But Silver Fox Fitness Club is nothing without the people that's posting.
True.
The people that's posting is the one that's keeping the brand going and keeping people motivated to work out. When I posted, when I first started the podcast, it was I knew I wanted to start reaching people to work out, but it also I wanted to get my brand out. Now I'm more of this trying to get people to work out, to work
And I
out, get
told you,
fit. Yeah,
I said, Al, you don't know what it's gonna go to.
yeah, yeah. I just want to get people to work out. My mom, she was struggling with weight too, and she lost a lot. Matter of fact, my mom lost like 73 pounds.
Yeah.
She
Wow.
told me, yeah, 73 pounds. So I just want to do my part in helping people.
Think
To
about it. We got Kanoa's mama working out.
I know, that's
Look,
See the
good.
pictures, Kanoa?
Yeah. But moms used to work out back in the day. When I
Yeah,
was in
Yeah.
middle school,
She said
man,
she
moms had them
She
guns.
said she wanted to get rid of yes. Her birthday.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Because I'll never forget. I thought I was big and bad.
hmm
14 years old, about 6 foot tall. 200 pounds, fit. Man, said something to my mama one day. She ain't like. She hit me straight in the chest. Took all the air out, boy. I was like,
Well, we all been through
hey,
that. My mom,
hey.
she did that when I was about 16.
But no,
So
Moms was in the gym every day at that point, though. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? She was yoked up, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I already know. I already know. Shoot, that's them Henderson girls, man. They'll put it on you, bro. They'll put
Real
it on you.
talk.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up, man. I'm glad to have you back. Anything else you want to say before we get ready to
Just keep up the
close
good
this
work,
out?
man.
Mm-hmm.
You
Keep
know,
posting, man. Keep
like
posting.
I said, my goal, extra large, Silver Fox Fitness T-shirt.
Got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
yes,
I got you, man. I'm gonna send you a whole box of them once you get to the
and you
go.
know I'm gonna rock
Also,
them too.
folks, yep, I'm gonna go and show these shirts. If anybody want to get one, Silver Fox Fitness Club, go to silverfoxfitnessclub.com. The Fox, it would have 2X on there instead of one, because when I created the brand, somebody had the Silver Fox Fitness Club, and I couldn't get that unless I had to put a 2X on there. So get check out the shirt, and these are dry fit shirts, so they're not those cotton shirts that go ahead and shrink on you. These ain't those type of shirts and stuff like that. Also, folks, it's new getting to the gym and never really worked out before. I really strongly advise you to go get this book right here. This book will really help you when you go on to work out. It will kind of let you know what muscles are you working out right here. So it's a great book to have. Like you can see right here, this person is doing curls and he's hitting a little bit of his biceps and right here in his forearm and all that. I don't know the name of the muscles anymore because I'm kind of rusty on it, but I really advise you to get that book. That's my Bible when I'm going to the gym. It have all different types of machine exercise and free weight. So when you work out, you know what you're hitting. So when you get somebody that's think they know everything at the gym but don't know nothing, you can just pull out that book because you'll get a lot of them pretenders out there act like they know what they're doing. All you can do is watch YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. You'll see some guy doing some old crazy looking exercise. You're like, what the hell is he doing? So just get that book. That way, if you run into one of those type of people, you know if they telling the truth or not. Kanar, anything you got to say?
Uh, just want to say I appreciate my big cousins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all always been there for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, always taught me uh, how to work out for one. I remember when I first started working out, I think my first weight bench I got was from you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like at the age of 14 to 15. And then, you know, Terry teaching me stuff as far as football stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, man, Terry was right when he told you you should do this, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going to help a lot of people out. It's definitely going to help a lot of people out that are like on the edge about going to the gym because the gym can be intimidating.
Oh, it
And
can.
and right now, as far as like the whole TikTok trends with showing people in the gym and like making fun of them or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's BS, man.
Yeah.
If you see somebody in the gym that don't know what they doing or that they looking at a machine and they not using the machine right, man, help those people out.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you see somebody that never went to the gym, like you said, you can tell the ones that don't know because they looking at it trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
more than likely, it's an older person. If you see, especially if you see a senior citizen, go ahead and show them. You know, show them how to do it, and not only just tell them, get on there, demonstrate it, let them see, and let them see the muscles they're hitting. They really appreciate it. You know.
yeah. Because some of these machines are different from when they were, last at the gym. Because
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a couple machines in there. I'm just like, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
like they have like a can't remember the name of it, but it's like a ladder climbing machine.
Mm-hmm.
that they
Oh,
have
that's
right
that. Is
now.
that machine that they had? Remember back in the day when Rocky was fighting like the Russian guy and he was doing that the ladder climbing thing? Was that
Yep.
it? Like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That thing looked
Yep.
exhausting.
Look.
Yeah, it
Hey,
looked exhausting.
shouts out to
Uh,
PSK13, man. Junior check in.
PSK
And
13, definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Junior. Um, Junior lost a lot of weight too. He lost a lot of weight. He looks good
yeah,
too
he
since he
said he
lost
dropped
that weight.
33 pounds, man. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he looks good. Junior looks good, man. I see his pictures, man. I'm proud of him too, man. He definitely he lost the weight, man. And I think he was doing that intermittent fasting too, right? I think he was
Yeah.
doing that.
I
Yeah.
wasn't for sure, but
16
I know
8.
he was working.
Yeah, because I remember he mentioned it before, and actually I'm getting ready to try that right now myself, just to switch things up and get all
I
that
look
stuff.
at it. I look at it like this, man. Try any and everything, and
Yeah,
find out what works best for
Work
you.
for you. There you go.
yeah, yeah,
You know, you can't go wrong.
yeah. Also, folks, before we close out, I've been reading this book. This guy I've been following on Instagram. I left the book downstairs. I'll bring it next time. Pay attention to the food that you're eating, and read the labels. That's something we don't do, and don't just go off a label that say organic or natural flavors. Pay attention. I remember watching the video, and the guy was telling me, for an example, he was talking about maple syrup. He said when you get maple syrup, it should just say maple syrup.
Sir. Right.
And he was talking about Aunt Your Mama. When you read it, he was reading all the ingredients on. He said this stuff has everything except maple syrup.
Everything.
Yes. So that stuff right there is processed food in there. They took all the nutrients out of it. And they put all this other stuff in there so they have a long shelf life. So pay attention to that. Because what happened is when you eat stuff like that, your body will take that and just store it into fat because it's not doing anything for you. Also, rice. When you buy rice, it should just say rice. It shouldn't say enriched rice. It shouldn't say that. What it is, they took all the nutrients out of it, just so it have a longer shelf life. So if you get something that say rice, it should just say rice. Pay attention to the label. If you got a label that's that big, you don't want to touch it. Same thing with almond milk. We get almond milk and we think just because almond milk is healthy. Almond milk should just be almond milk. It should be almond and water. That's it. Almond and water. Anything else, they took all the nutrients out of it. So pay attention to that. That's something I'm doing right now. I'm also changing up my eating habits as far as looking at the labels. That's something I really didn't used to do as much, but now I'm reading the labels. So that's something I'm doing. So also you want to pay attention to that as well. All right, folks, we're finna close it out, man. It was another great one. I'm glad to bring T back on, Kennard. So T, we got to bring you back on when you get close to your goal,
Yeah.
and all that, and have you on here again. So looking forward to that as well. All right, folks.
I'll see you when you get down here to Houston.
Yes, I will be there in April. Be in Houston in April.
Or Al, we should have him back on the month. You know?
Yeah, we can do
See how he
that.
doing next
Bring him
month.
back on the month. Yep. Do that. All right, folks. Well, shoot, we're gonna close it out, man. Another good show, and I appreciate it. So, peace out.
Hey, shout out to Willow Ridge, class of 03.
Willow Ridge.
You know, our reunion coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get in shape because I can't go there looking like this.
I'm gonna say shout out to the boys in H Town. I love H Town. Even though I live in Dallas, I mean not Dallas. I live in Atlanta. I still love Houston. Houston is home. So shout out to them. Oh, my daughter, she wants to say something. What you want to say? Bye. Bye. Peace out. Later.